So, all right, so I just did like a quick dress rehearsal where I wasn't even recording. So I'm going to go back in time a little bit. I'm sitting here in Greenwood, Delaware, with my very first friend, fan, both the music and the bands I work with, but of myself. She's always been like a place I can crash at when I'm coming through town. And now that I had the sheepskin pulled over my ass and had a plunger stuck up there, or whatever you want to say, it's been a bad turning 40, man. This has been the worst month of my life, and it's getting worse. But I'm knowing it's going to get better. It may. Maybe I'm documenting my happy ending in a positive, spiritual way, and not in a Vietnamese massage parlor way. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and introduce you to Sarah. Hi, Sarah. How are you? So, do you remember the first show that you came to?
Yes.
Where was it at?
CC's.
CC's. Where's that at?
Seaford, Delaware.
Seaford, Delaware. I don't think anybody's ever heard of it. I think they've heard of seafood, but never Seaford.
Yes.
So, now, what kind of bar is this?
It's a dive.
Okay.
Shitty hole in the wall.
How many people can fit in it?
I don't know. 200? No. 100.
Okay, 100 people. And how many bands did I bring to that show?
I don't know. I worked and got there at the end. So, 3, 4.
Okay. So, was it pretty crazy?
Yeah.
So, what's your experience being my friend been like? What's it like being Jim Fetzer's friend?
It's random, to say the least.
Really?
Yes.
And how would you describe me? If I was dead tomorrow and my kids walked up to you, what would you tell them about their dad?
I would tell him he was a great man.
Oh.
That he was always the life of the party wherever he was. And he was who I would always call for advice.
Wow. How was that advice? Is it working out?
Pissed me off most of the time. But you would say what...
the truth.
You would say what you didn't want to hear.
That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So, all in all, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do I rate as a human being? And be honest, and I can take the deduction points for tardiness.
Without incriminating you, an 8.
All right. Right. We're not going to talk about the 2.
No.
But anyway, now how would you describe me, though? As a man?
How would I describe you as a man? Without incriminating me?
Without incriminating me. No, you can incriminate me. We can edit this. It'll get out on the outtakes.
I don't know. First impression or
yeah? What was the first impression?
First impression when you made me kiss you after knowing you for 2 hours under the lights in the parking lot. Under the light in the parking lot. That first impression. I was the only person that came to the after party. If you remember that.
That was funny. Okay. Next. What was the next one? The after party. How was the after party?
It was horrible.
Yeah.
We jumped on beds and literally jumped on beds and I don't.
Did you have sex? Do you remember having sex? Or do you remember passing out and being driven home?
No, I drove myself there. I drove you there.
There it is.
I did not pass out. Until the appropriate time.
We all hung out and jumped on beds.
Yes. And where are they now?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Where are all those bands? There's been a few. Some good, some bad. Some bad, some worse, but they were all good bands. All good bands in their own regard. And I would never have not worked with them. They were all amazing musicians. Maybe they weren't always the best people, but they were the best musicians. And what I'm finding is they got the same kind of anger, I guess, build up. I don't know. So, do you have anything else that you would want to say? Is there any question you would like to answer?
To answer?
I don't know. I'll ask you anything you want.
What is it you want to ask me?
I don't know. You know, I'm an idiot, I guess.
No, I didn't tell you that.
But I'm honest.
Yeah, that you are. You're a very honest person.
Well, thank you. We thank you for that and that. So, till the next puff, we'll see you later.